I have the pleasure of speaking with Judith. She is an artist. I met her at Frederick Book Arts Center right before the new location opened. You were doing actually like a pressed, is it lithograph?
I was doing a linoleum block, a multicolor linoleum block print.
That looked very labor intensive. I know you said you run the same thing through several times to get all the layers.
Well, the one you saw probably will be 24 colors. And so it goes through the press one time for each color. And there's 25 pieces of paper. So there's 25 times 25, whatever that is. That's how many
a lot.
times.
That's a lot, Judith.
Yeah, it is. But
so tell me, your art, is it, what would you classify as your art, or what do you enjoy doing the most?
I am a printmaker.
Okay.
My MFA is in printmaking. But I really, over the years, did you by any chance see the show I had at NOMA in April?
I did not.
Oh, shame on me. Well, the title of the show was Generations, Archetypes, and Continuum.
Okay.
And the whole point of it is that over the years, I have developed very specific archetypes that appear over and over and over again in my art.
Okay.
And if you look at my art through my years, you can see the continuum, just like the continuum of art history, of course, starts with the cave art and comes up to the present day. And every artist has their own continuum.
Oh, very cool.
Yeah. And what I have found is that I like expressing all these ideas through many different media. So I'm using the same imagery in printmaking, in collage, I do fiber art, I do rug hookings.
Wow.
And I do ceramics. I do ceramic sculpture. And it's all related. It's like everything is everything.
Well, I mean, I guess that would be true, right? Because you are you, and you're going to put your substance into everything you do, no matter the medium.
Yes.
Yeah. Awesome. That is excellent. How long have you been in Frederick?
I've been in Frederick since 2016.
Okay. And what do you think about our town?
I love it. I absolutely love it. I taught in Annapolis for 40 years. I taught art. I lived in Greenbelt for 40 years.
Wow.
And circumstances kind of sent me up here to Frederick, and I feel like I've died and gone to heaven.
Oh, that's awesome.
It's such an art-centric town.
Yeah.
Without being New York City or downtown DC.
Yeah, we kind of take the best of everything, I think, and plop it right here.
I think so. I'm very happy here.
Yes. And how often do you have your art on display?
Well,
or do a show?
I'm a member of the NOMA Gallery.
Yep.
And so I have worked there all the members have worked there every month.
Okay. Oh, I didn't realize. I'm going to have to go check it out for sure.
Yeah. So what I have there now are some little collages. I mean, I never know from month to month what I'm going to put in.
I love that. It sounds like a true artist, I think, right there.
I'm always trying something new.
I love that, though. That's kind of cool. It keeps things fresh and keeps you invigorated about what you're creating. And are there a lot of new techniques that have come around since you started all those years ago, even teaching?
You mean in terms of the processes I use?
Yeah.
There's a very wonderful development. I like I said, I have my MFAs in printmaking. And I stopped printmaking about 40 years ago because one of my professors developed aplastic anemia from the solvents. And
Oh.
so it was terrible. He almost died. He didn't, fortunately. But I went cold turkey. I just walked out of the studio and never went back. And it was at the same time I had noticed I was starting to be sensitive to the solvents. And so it was just a good reason to stop doing it. Well, there have since been developed some very, very good inks that you can clean up with soap and water.
Oh, that's great.
And that's what brought me back to printmaking. But meantime, I was doing a lot of drawing. I was doing ceramic sculpture. I've been doing my rug hookings. Did you look at my website?
Yes, I did.
So you've seen all that on my
Yes.
website.
Yes.
And printmaking really, really is my main love, but I love all the other stuff too. If I had to pick one thing, it would be printmaking.
Okay, so if you had to
Fortunately,
do, yeah,
I don't have to do that.
I was gonna say. So I met you at Frederick Book Arts, like I said. Are you there frequently?
I am there frequently. Yeah, we're still getting really set up. Starting July, I should be there 2 or 3 times a week printing. And I'm
Okay.
teaching there. I'm teaching a class there a block printing class starting July 26th, I think.
Oh, very cool. We'll make sure and get that on our calendar and make sure people know about that. That's cool. Do you enjoy still teaching?
I love teaching. I
Obviously.
love it. It's very exciting, very invigorating, and I feel if I do say so myself, I'm a very good teacher. And
I love it.
well, I hope so after 40 years.
Yeah.
But I get a lot out of it. I get inspiration from my students.
Yeah. Do you have a favorite age to teach?
As far as kids go,
Yeah.
second graders.
Really?
Second graders are perfect people. You can rip newspaper up in pieces and throw it in the air, and they go, wow, can I do that? They'll try anything. They've got no inhibitions, and they're excited. No matter what you put in front of them, they're excited. Now, having said that, probably the next most exciting age, I was in a junior high for 36 years. Yeah, for 26 years, 26 years. And junior high school students, I know a lot of people hate them, but for art, they can do anything. And I was doing college projects with them.
Wow. Yeah, I mean, I think, the junior high age is filled with kids that are going through so much at one time that I think
Yeah.
maybe it's a great outlet for them to create, kind of utilize that emotion or the pent up emotions and utilize it in their art. That's really cool. That's really cool. Well, we are blessed to have you as part of our art population here in Frederick. We'll keep in touch with you on making sure we know when your classes are so we can share that with our viewers. And we will, of course, promote NOMA Gallery and have people check you out there. If there was one thing you wanted people who are watching to know about you as an artist, what would that be?
I would want people to know that I think the people who come and look at my art are an integral part of my process, and I want to interact with everybody who sees my work. I want to share my work, and I want to receive what people have to say about it.
Oh, that's good. Have you figured out a way to do that if you're not actually there?
Well, I do post on Instagram and Facebook, and I do hand out my cards to everybody
Yeah.
I can.
I was just thinking maybe I could help you by creating like a landing page with a QR code so that when you put your art up, right next to it is a QR code and people can leave you their thoughts and comments
Oh, that
right
would be
away.
awesome. That
Wouldn't
would be
that be cool?
awesome.
So
Yeah,
you get that immediate kind of feedback.
I would love that.
I can help you do that. I can help you do that. I
Cool.
think that would be very cool because for me, it's kind of like you get to kind of say, because art is personal, right? So everybody's going to have kind of this different feeling about how it affects them. But I think that would be cool as an artist to get that feedback.
Yeah. It's some artists don't care. A lot of artists
Right.
will say, I don't care what they think. I don't,
True.
but I
True.
do. I really do care, not in terms of them liking or disliking it, but why they like it or don't like it.
Yeah, I think it would be kind of cool even to post a question with the QR code. You know what I mean? So you
Yeah.
kind of lead people not just to, hey, do you like it or not like it, but more like, how did this make you feel or what did this make you think about? And just getting that feedback, I think, would be very cool because you're kind of expanding your reach to other people. I don't know. I think it would have a really cool,
Let
really
me
cool.
tell you something that I did do when I had my show in April. I had a book that I would really love to show to you sometime that I created that starts with the inception of the show and goes through everything up to the actual opening. And I had post-it notes and I invited people to write comments on the post-it notes and put them on whatever page in the book they wanted. And then I typed them up on transparencies and put them on the page where their post-it note was so people could read the comment, lift it, and see what they were talking about. So I'm
I
very into what you're saying.
But I love that. That is very cool. I would love to see that book. Yeah, I will have to get with you and get that. I think that is amazing. Like your own little sign in visitors book. I love it.
Yes, yes.
Yes, fantastic. Well, it's been a pleasure to speak with you, and we look forward to seeing more of your art very soon and checking you out at Frederick Book Arts as well for your upcoming class.
Thank you, Danny. It's been great talking to you.
You as well.